Hey, Jessica, tell me your number one tip for first-time homebuyers.
Making sure that you have your financing, understanding your budget. Before you look for houses, before you do anything, you want to understand how much you can afford, and then also understand what that buys you. And there's a whole bunch of options. If you think, I know what to do or I don't know what to do, starting with a lender and starting with your realtor and lender, making a plan is the best way to go when you're buying your house for the first time.
Hey, Chad.
Hey.
What's your number one tip for first-time homebuyers?
Well, I think if you're going to buy a home for the first time, you need to have an idea how much you need to save for it and be prepared that way. I think also your credit report. Make sure that your credit is where you need it to be, because there might be something you need to fix, and you want to find out and know what that is before you buy, versus when you're ready to buy something, you find out you might have some problems. So check your credit and know how much money you need to save.
Connie,
Yeah?
what's your number one tip for first-time homebuyers?
I would have to say ask all your questions. Do not hold back. So no matter how dumb you think your question is, ask it anyways.
Hey, Nicole, what's your number one tip for first-time homebuyers?
Oh, besides using me as your realtor? So number one tip is do some deep thinking. Think about how your lifestyle is, and I'll tell you there's no perfect house. So when you come to the 5 things that you love, think about something that you might have to compromise. For instance, are you willing to walk your dog at the park next door instead of having a fenced yard? So knowing some things that you're willing to compromise on, because you're not going to find the perfect house.
Hey, Brett, what's your number one tip for first-time homebuyers?
First-time homebuyers, number one tip would be find an agent who's experienced that can tell you the ins and outs and really help you understand the process. This is the biggest financial move you've probably made to date, and you want somebody experienced and knowledgeable to answer all your questions and keep the surprises from happening.